Alright, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Hitman Season 3, Episode 2. We're going to be doing, well, last time I completed On Top of the World in Dubai. Took out our two targets there. I forget their names, but they're key parts of Providence, key parts of those that ruined Lucas Gray's life and my life, or 47's life, I should say. But we had one that escaped, Alexa Carlisle. We're going to be taking her on today. Death in the Family. Let's get into it. Our target, Alexa Carlisle. I'll let you guys read this at your own discretion. Just pause the video at your discretion. You're not really missing much. This stream will be on YouTube, so pause the video, pause the stream, whatever you want. But the briefing we're going to watch is going to pretty much say everything here. Just a bit summarized. And then we need to find the case file. So eliminate her and find the case file. She'll pretty much hand this over to us on a silver platter. I'm not going to spoil it too much, but yeah. End of the line.
She came home.
Carlyle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be, without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlisle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlisle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlisle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlisle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlisle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlisle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47.
Is that the famous Dacky? Here. This should be a thing. Sorry about that, Dacky. Alright, so we're going in with our classic long cut coat for now. Starting at the main road. How am I? I'm doing alright. How are you? It's good to see you. Taking our silver baller because we never leave home without our silver baller. Lockpick Mark III. Professional difficulty for a bit of a challenge, but nothing too crazy. It's go time. How the games we just started about, yeah, not even 5 minutes ago. This is gonna be like a murder mystery type thing. You might like it. Oops. No, don't oops. It's all good.
Manor. The Carlisle family's home for countless generations.
Have you been? What are you up to?
Alexa Carlisle and her three adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson, and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlisle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlisle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Long drive. You go on vacation? Another vacation? Alright, so this lady pretty much faked her death and then came back, but she still wants her family to conduct the funeral for whatever reason. And then she also hired this private investigator, so we're gonna see if this gets us an angle to our target. Road trip with a pup? How was that? You got any pictures? I mean, I saw some on Twitter, but...
The famous private investigator, hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why...
Got pictures of you with the pup?
Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Oh, I'll definitely be doing some detecting.
A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlyle.
I'm glad you had fun. I would ask you where you went, but I know that's personal and I don't want to, you know, this game new. It's, newish. Hitman 3 came out in 2021. Wow, that is wild. But they still do, different things to it, updates, add things. This is nothing new, but... I still enjoy it. They recently added a mission where you take out Jean-Claude Van Damme, the 80s movies actor. And they had one with the MMA fighter, Conor McGregor. Thought that was wild. I'm being sneaky. Normally 47 wears a black suit with a red tie, but we're blending in with this rainy England vibe. England, Scotland, something like that.
That's a bit excessive, I think, considering the fact that I spotted no less than 2 routes to get inside the house unseen.
We know what we're doing, sir. Don't worry.
And I just took one of them, because I literally got in the house unseen. Hopefully you like this, Ducky, because this I personally like this. It's we're gonna be taking on like a kind of a murder mystery type thing. I'm gonna take out the PI and take his disguise and do the investigation myself. Time for a nap, sir. And you just chill there for a bit. Aight. Miss Alexa Carlyle.
A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very
Indeed.
well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr.
Fernsby.
the butler.
The butler.
Madame Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
let's get straight into it.
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir.
Man might try to poison me.
Please stay back.
Excuse me.
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow.
Staged funeral. What kind of twisted family is this?
Informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
I'll consider her dead when I'm...
Before we inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
Indeed. I shall
Room
begin.
Madam Mystery 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this. Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
Got the whiskey and the dead body. We know that he's been poisoned. The question is, by whom?
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
Indeed.
Zachary's suicide
Hmm.
note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
Indeed. Compare the handwriting on the suicide note. Maybe someone else wrote it.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside. A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
That brings us out to this hallway. I want to see my map real quick. Okay. Well, let's go talk to the butler. Where are the stairs to go down, please? Ah, here. Mr. Fernsby, I would have a word with you, sir.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
That means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi.
Well, at least he's honest.
In my office at at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
All right.
This is very useful information, 47. So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis?
Indeed.
Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
All of the above.
Patrick Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum.
Shop.
My father says Zachary and Alexei used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in your circle. So, is that it?
Doing a bit of murder mystery.
Did you see anything
How are you,
suspicious
Shuppy?
last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Yeah, I don't like Mr. Fernsby either, but you know what? The butler did it. The butler always did it. It's always the butler.
Yo, Anne, what's up? Relax, man. I said I'd get you money. It's just gonna take a little longer. Jeez, and how's that my fault? Calm the fuck down. You know I'm good. I'm Carlisle. I'm made of money.
This man said, I'm made of money. Must be nice.
Did you give the Fitzpatrick token to Madame Carlisle's daughter?
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Of course.
Tokens for Rebecca and Mr. Fernsby. A deposit box. Interesting. This is, no, it's not. Who do we have here?
Rebecca Carlyle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange.
Emma,
You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer? I do have...
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much.
So, blaming the butler, are you?
Is there anything else you want to ask me?
You're the second person to blame the butler. I have no further questions. Documents of the Carlisle's assets.
You look tanned.
Me? Oh, him.
Oh, stop pacing. For God's sake, Emma.
But why don't we get any kind of explanation? It's bloody rouge, that's what it is. Making us come here to play funeral and then show up like nothing's the least bit strange.
Well, don't get your knickers all twisted.
I'm telling you, she's not fit to be in charge anymore.
Was she ever? Can I talk to you, miss?
Emma Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you want to know?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Is that all?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
So you're pointing towards suicide.
Gregory Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective?
Yes, I am.
Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Is that all? Not very...
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle. But who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate intellect?
Intricate intellect.
You'd like to tell me?
Nothing really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Well, alright then. Let's see. Questioned. Nothing confirmed though, so we keep going with our investigation. Okay, nothing here of photographic interest. Must be something outside or above me. I'm not worried about it right now. Who else can I question? Oh. A speech. Yeah, you can stop anytime, buddy.
Hi.
Hello. Can I talk to you, please?
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30.
That confirms his
Anything
alibi.
else I can do to help?
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have a strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
Alright, well, his alibi's confirmed because this guy confirmed it. So there's Rebecca, Emma, Patrick, and the butler. See what else we can find out.
But he was such a gentleman. He gave me his coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
You mean like
Your own
Fritz?
kind.
He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games. Never any romance. I deserve romance.
Hello,
Rosie,
sir.
tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe. Like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
We all are.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside. Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her about
She was
me
in
and
the
Patrick,
greenhouse.
will you? She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change once she's in charge of Thornbridge Manor.
So that confirms Patrick's alibi. He was with her. That leaves half the suspects in the clear.
So 41 guests will attend the funeral tomorrow. There's still a lot to see to, but we're in good time, I think.
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
Make sure no one watches me pick the lock here. I'm breaking in. Fernsby's office. Zachary's burnt diary. Fernsby's list. Handwriting does not match the note.
He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident. And 47, the handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself.
The plot thickens.
Painkiller. Lethal if you use enough of them.
Fernsby's pills.
But not the poison used to kill Zachary. Of course, Madame Carlyle doesn't know that. Are you considering to frame the butler, 47? Mr.
Maybe.
Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlyle he did.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
you should
do.
tell him you are ready to present your findings.
No,
Unless, of course, you want to do some more detecting, 47?
The investigation is definitely not over yet.
With all the groceries around, I heard some of the delivery people were unhappy with the security at the gate. But life's safe with Ethel. She never misses a step.
This might come in handy. Maybe. Bar of soap. Da. A banana and a mansion guard disguise. I don't need it. I mean, gives me XP though. There we go. And I'll take the banana too. Alright. Let's head back upstairs, shall we? Questioned everyone, now I just need to confirm their alibis. What do you want? Go away. I don't want to talk to you just yet. Alright, so that secret entrance just leads to the hallway.
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
Rebecca's room? Let's check it out. Have the master key. So no need to be worried about getting caught picking locks now.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
What does this do? Oh! Another secret entrance. Ah. Notebook. The handwriting does not match Zachary's suicide note, so she did not write it. Rebecca's room is clear. So we just have Emma and Gregory's room. I think Emma and Gregory did, or Emma did it rather. I think Emma was in cahoots with the butler.
No need to panic.
I'm not panicking. Oop, don't want to go in there. But this is Zachary's room. Alcidius! How are you? No, that is a lie, Alcidius. How's it going, though, buddy? Map. Where's Emma's room? Just got home. How was your day? What'd you get up to? Tell me all the things. Can I zoom? Ah, here we go. Okay, so if I go across here, I should be able to get to their room. Having a laugh. Honestly, went out for a walk, had brother and family over. Nice. What'd you have for dinner?
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room.
I'm already inside.
Now this is
Letter from Emma's mother.
interesting. 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens.
Indeed. W. Cubano sandwich, too.
A keychain pendant for the greenhouse. What's that doing in Emma and Gregory's
That is
room?
crazy, and I.
And why is the key missing?
Got two of them. That's crazy. And I. Don't do that. Footprints and shoes. Someone's been in the garden. A night is not funny. One more clue in here somewhere. Ah, this, the cane. I don't know the significance of this cane, but it is a clue. So she has a keychain for the greenhouse, but there's no key. So it would seem a visit to the greenhouse is in order. It was a bad day, but it was all right. Went to the gym for a Mother's Day event they were having. Went and picked up some food and brought it to my mom because she's watching an older lady, being like a caregiver kind of thing. Excuse me, sorry. Came home, played some games, did some cleaning, and now I'm here doing this murder mystery. Now I need to find the way downstairs to go to the greenhouse.
Hello, sir.
Hello. That's a lie, and I. Don't be lying. Ooh. The staff have their own toilet. Coins.
What is it?
Somebody's shooting something. They did a really great job with this level design. I mean, all of Hitman 3, really. Hitman 2, 3. I mean, what? All this whole trilogy was great. The entire Hitman series is great, but they really outdid themselves with Hitman 3. And this got me excited for Project 007 because it's the same developers. And I want to play it. I want to play it. I want early access. I want a partnership. I want something to do with freaking it's not Square Enix. IO Interactive. My bad. Hit me up, IO Interactive. I want to play your games. I want to show them off. Who haven't I questioned yet? Everyone's been questioned. He's a viable suspect right now. I'm heading to the greenhouse. I think. Oh, I'm over here at the front of the house and oh boy. I'm over going the wrong direction.
Oh, by the way, I told Kate about those texts.
What did she say?
Well, I thought she'd be mad at me, but she just thanked me. Said she understood the position I was in. We had a really good talk about it.
I should have looked at the map. My apologies.
I know. I guess I thought you could read into
The crowbar, we won't be needing that though. Staff locker key. I don't want to grab that and get in trouble. I think the newspaper might come in handy. Did I just say newspaper? Newspaper. Newspaper. Sorry about that.
My old bones can't take much more of this.
No need to go to the gym after a day like this.
What?
Not that I was planning to, though.
This isn't so stop messing around. Zachary will need you as well. A real...
Look at this. So much detail.
We don't have any extra fuses. Ethel looks everywhere.
No power, no point.
So, Madame Carlyle wants a picture taken. If you were to assist with the missing fuse, I'm sure the portrait would be one for the ages.
I'm guessing that's to electrocute her. I like what I'm doing right now though, so sticking with that. I don't have a key for this, so I'm gonna sneak around back to make sure no one sees me break in. key. Busy. Yeah, busy is never a bad thing.
Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though.
Greenhouse in which Zachary grew exotic plants. Emetic poison. Missing a wrench.
This is a table showing lethal dosages for the poison used to kill Zachary.
Something is circled, 47. Female, age 65 to 79, 60 to 64 kilograms. I'd say Madame Carla is next in line for a poisoning.
Insane.
You have uncovered enough evidence to tell Madame Carlyle that Emma is the murderer. Quite the detective, 47. I'm impressed. I suggest you go tell Mr. Fernsby. Unless you think there are more secrets to uncover.
No, we've done pretty much all of it. We got the greenhouse, Fernsby's office, Rebecca's room, Emma and Gregory's room, Zachary's room. And we've questioned all suspects. We got 2 viable suspects, but we know that Emma is clearly the guilty one.
Stand up, please. Hey, she's single, Rebecca, right? Maybe I should ask her out. Get to know her in a personal way.
You could try. Rosie told me Rebecca.
No, she was the one doing the poison because her shoes were in her room with the mud tracks from the greenhouse. There was someone else that was pointing at the butler, but we've got all the evidence to incriminate Emma. Hello, Minnie Mom. Nice to see you again. How are you, ma'am? I'm doing good. Ditto? What do you mean by ditto? Excuse me, sir.
I'm ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlyle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
If you'll follow me, sir. Good. Nice. What are you up to? What'd you do today?
All right there.
Hello. Sounds like a productive day. Indubitably. Indubitably, indeed. Can't think of any other Ibly words. Ibly.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? I went to the gym for a Mother's Day event, did a little workout, helped them set up and tear down.
This is Madame Carlyle's office. Please step inside.
Just keep calm.
Picked up some food for my mom, got some food for myself as well, of course.
Your detective skills have gained you access to the Lion's Den, 47. Now, go claim your reward.
Did some,
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion.
did some cleaning and play some games.
Please, go ahead.
Why won't let me accuse Zachary?
Your niece, Emma Carlyle, murdered your brother Zachary.
My niece? Emma is not my niece. She's my daughter-in-law.
and your niece. Emmer is the illegitimate child of your late older brother, Montgomery, who you and Zachary killed 46 years ago.
That's preposterous.
You asked me to find out what happened to Zachary. Would you rather not know?
No. No, go on.
I found a letter from Emmer's mother, Jane, who was the fiancée of your older brother at the time of his death. She witnessed how you and Zachary pushed him off the balcony. She believed you did it to steal the Carlisle empire from her and her unborn child. And she raised Emmer to reclaim what she lost. Marry your heir, Gregory, get revenge, and secure the Carlisle empire for her bloodline generations to come.
Emma is the daughter of Montgomery and that local girl, Jane.
She is.
Well, the girl got it wrong. I didn't steal anything. I did what was necessary to protect the future of the Carlyles. Montgomery wasn't cut out to take over from Father. All heart and no balls.
Emma used the funeral gathering to speed up her installment as the lady of the house, seizing the opportunity to stage Zachary's suicide. She did her homework, used a poison made from one of Zachary's rare plants, found old floor plans from Thornbridge Manor to gain access to his room through a secret passage.
That scheming bitch.
You didn't see that coming?
I found proof that she will try to poison you next.
Well, I'll have to take care of that.
No.
Thank you, Mr. Whitmer. You have not disappointed. I promised you I would reward you generously if you solved the case. So, what do you suggest?
You thought it was the butler, didn't you?
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Edwards, the Constant. But how do you... Oh, I see. I expected you might show up. But to kill me, not help me. But I've been wrong on so many things lately, so why not this one? I will give you the file on Edwards. You've earned it.
Thank you.
I suppose I could convince you to deal with my daughter-in-law now you're here. I would like to see her dead. No? What a shame. I'll have to see to it.
Good night, and I. With the candlestick. See, I remember being able to accuse Zachary, and that would make it. That would confirm his suicide.
I need some privacy. Thank you.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlisle.
Goodbye, ma'am.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
It's funny, but it's not.
I can't forget his eyes.
I hope you saw that, Minnie. That's what I was hired to do, yes. Now, good, I'm glad you saw that. Because it's funny, but at the same time, it's not. He said, stay back. Let me see something. Escape the place? Yes, that's correct. I was trying to see something. So I remember being able to accuse Zachary, and that would confirm the suicide thing.
How are you?
And then she does not take it well, to say the least. But that didn't happen this time, but it's all good. We still got the job done. Which one's the one with Timothy Oliphant or with the other guy that I honestly don't know his name?
Hey Ron, did Yates mention anything about the Carlisle account? Yes, I'm in England now. It's all
I too
gone.
like the
Ron
both
and I
movies,
have
not even
raised
gonna
about
lie.
Shit. What the fuck do I say to Carlisle? I feel completely blindsided here. I have no idea what's going on. It's all gone. No, she's calm as ice. It's just not natural. Nobody's that calm. It's gonna end in murder, I'm telling you.
That's a lawyer, I presume. He's gonna come check this out.
Not right now, please.
Hush. He's gonna take his disguise for the time being. You take a nap too, sir. Take his disguise too. Why not? Lawyer's files. I must have missed something, but it's all good. I don't need this disguise anymore, but I'm still taking it. Let's get the heck out of here at long last, shall we? It's a grand idea, yes. Yeah, because I feel like I remember finding a piece of paper that matched her handwriting to the suicide note. But then you still had the option of saying that it was suicide. And then spoiler alert, she ends up jumping off the balcony herself. Options are always good to have. Absolutely. out the front gate.
Yeah, keep it real.
Keep it real.
47. They're everywhere. Go, get out! It's the Constantine. Shit!
Wait, what? Indeed. Off I go. Got that silent assassin rating all in one go. No do-overs, no reloads, nothing. We were perfectly clean. Had a close call, but still clean. Got a new starting location. I don't like to use those though. I like to start at the regular spot. Where'd you go? Thank you. Appreciate that.
47. Don't respond, just listen. Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do. I wish there had been more time.
And then there were none. Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
Uh-oh.
Stay down. Boss wants you alive.
Yeah? How about now?
Over here! Cover me!
Walk away!
Or what? You gonna take us all on?
Don't. Tell the Constant to start running!
Oh, snap.
You think you've won? 47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
You're delusional. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other, and I meant it. I look forward to your call.
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight. We're all that's left now.
That was heavy. Her final resting place. I have to see about these other mission stories at some point, but I enjoyed this one a lot. It's long, but it's fun. Next mission that we have is Apex Predator. We'll get into that most likely next week. Tomorrow I will be live. I'm not sure what time yet. I want to shoot for sometime during the day and morning, but we'll see what happens. It's Mother's Day and I have Mother's Day plans. Yes, Apex Predator is next. In the era. Enjoy. Thank you. appreciate that. I hope you enjoy your Mother's Day as well. If you guys don't mind, check out my socials. My YouTube channel. This stream will be up on YouTube by tomorrow. Let me go see if the person that I want to raid is still on. I low-key rated them yesterday, but they're doing a subathon, so don't mind showing them as much love as possible, you know? Yeah, they're still on. Nice. I hope that's awesome. I hope you guys have a great time. But yes, I should be live tomorrow. I will, I'm not sure if we're gonna do Red Dead or Mafia 2, the other DLC, Jimmy's Vendetta or something like that. I'm not looking forward to it just because I didn't enjoy Mafia 2 as much as Mafia 1, and then I did Jimmy's Adventures or something like that. And yeah, I didn't like that DLC, but I just want to get through it, finish the game, and get to Joe's adventures, because Joe was a side character in the main Mafia 2 game. So I kind of want to see what happens with him before we go into Mafia 3. But anyways, whatever we do, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we will have fun whatever we do. Go ahead and please copy and paste either one of these raid messages, por favor. Again, please check out my social media, check out my YouTube channel. All my playthroughs are there. And go wish a happy belated birthday to Brittany. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, night, etc. Be safe, God bless, peace out, and much love. See you next time. Mwah.